takes a minute. I always freak out and go, it's not there. Yeah, it is. Just give me a second. It takes a minute. I always freak out and go, it's not there. Let's turn that down. We don't want that. All right. Good morning, Casa. All stuff here. Hello, Lindell. Sister. I warm up my hands. I'm cold this morning. We are doing pretty good, Miss Casa. We've got a hold off on the rain for now, but it is still so cold. We are at 45 right now, so it's chilly. It is chilly. Morning, sis. Trying to warm up my hands. Open up my little kit while we're waiting for some more to hop on. I don't know how many's going to be able to join us this morning. Burr, yeah, for sure, burr. It's so cold. Oh, come back here, little tray. Fuzzies in my rhinestone tray this morning. Well, it's probably not fuzzies. It's probably leftover glitter foil flakes. Because it was on the table yesterday.
Probably.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Got my beard yesterday. I'm still combing those
Bubba
out.
had him in his beard.
I think I got most of them in my shower this morning though.
Good. Get all this open and out so everybody will know where to start. Hello, Jerry. And helper. Debbie, hello. Yeah, my helper's back with me today. This cold weather is not liking him. He's kind of got that little congested mess going on. Got our daughter too, so she's kind of congested this morning. Those of you who are on here with me, go ahead and get your little bag of goodies out if you're going to go along with me. It's going to have your rhinestones, your rhinestone tray, your wax pencil, and then in the little bag it had like the little honey stir stick thing. What?
Nothing.
He always corrects me. I don't ever remember what it's called.
The honeycomb.
Anyway. And then you're going to have little beads and your pencil sharpener. And those are in your jar. And your jar has a little bee on it and a little thank you tag and this. These aren't part of what we're doing for our cup, but I thought it was a cute little packaging to keep everything contained.
It is pretty cute.
So, and I don't know, I think I may figure out a way to use like the little thing on a straw topper. I don't know.
There you go.
Thoughts running through my head. So.
Like a honey sort of like epoxy thing.
Yeah, like a little honey pot topper thing. Yeah. So, because I know like they have those like ice cube things that you can put on the lid, and
oh yeah.
but I think if you do like the ice cubes, maybe if we could find like a goldish-y color one, and then like do like little drizzle of epoxy, like even UV resin, kind of have it drip down. Put some gold mica or something in it. Make it look like you got honey drizzling down the ice. Yeah. So, anyway, just a thought. So, sadly, he is not on his way to Ohio. Nope. Not this morning. He's still helping Mom. So, we're actually going to go watch a movie today after we get done here. We'll get some lunch and go watch a movie together. Have father-son. Good gosh, y'all, it's early.
Yeah.
I fell back asleep this morning, and I woke up with like 10 minutes to get ready and leave the house. So, My mind's trying to wake back up. Anyway, we're going to have a mother-son date today after we get done here. My brain's not used to waking up early on a Sunday. It's usually about one day I sleep in a little bit late. Did not clean up the room in my cups, so we'll do that after I'm done. Crafty Cow Supply Co. Could you make a straw topper? Right? Yes. That would be so fun. They were showing all their little straw toppers and everything yesterday, and their like sleeves for the cup. They have a die, the D&D die.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Die oh, nice.
Mm-hmm. They had the sleeve for that, so that was pretty neat. I was like, oh, Bubba would love that.
Oh yeah.
Stop that.
It keeps
There we
going
go.
away on you.
Well, it kind of keeps going away, and then the little like pause thing is the only thing that comes up when I tap my screen. So we'll keep an eye on comments today, but it's being a little wonky. So we'll see if it still behaves. See? I don't know why it's doing that.
I don't know either.
You can just keep me up to date if I miss some.
Yeah.
So.
It's weird on there.
Alright, well it's 7 after. It shows we got 11 peeps up here. So, now we have 12. Somebody just joined. Yay, welcome. So we're going to go ahead and get started. And then we're kind of, for this first part, it's kind of a rinse and repeat thing. Because all of our little honeycombs, they're going to be the same pattern. It's just a matter of you picking where you want yours to be. I just kind of went through and picked some random spots that I wanted them in my actual honeycomb. And then I made one drip. I don't know. I'm still on the fence with my drip. So my sister loves it. Linnell's on here. She says she's definitely doing it. If you want to do it, that's totally cool. If not, that's cool too. It's your cup, so make it you. I will say our bees are going to be our last thing that we put on. You may want to grab some painter's tape or some masking tape or something because they have a little bit more weight to them. They tend to want to like pull off the side. So I kind of hold mine in place for just about 30 seconds or so. And then I put a piece of masking tape over it to continue to hold it in place until it's completely cured. So that will be the last thing that we do today. And you may just want to have your masking tape handy. So other than that, everything else that's in your kit is what you should have today. Your little pencil sharpener is what we're going to use to sharpen our wax pencil. We'll put our bees off to the side for a second. So we're going to take our rhinestones and we're going to pour some in our tray. These are smaller than the ones that I used whenever I made this cup. I didn't have the smaller ones, the 4 millimeters. I only had the 5. And to me, it was too big. So when I ordered the rhinestones for the kids, I ordered the smaller one. And I think they're going to look a lot better. But what we're going to do, let's see. We'll just kind of start at this one edge here. So I'm going to start at this one end here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pick random ones. And that's what I'm going to put my rhinestone in. So you kind of can see, I kind of have a little pattern. It looks like a diamond of 4 in the center. And then it's like 1, 2, 3. And then you count the top one again. 1, 2, 3. Then we go to the bottom. 1, 2, 3. And that bottom center is 1, 2, 3. So we'll kind of go through the pattern again. But for right now, just kind of pick a couple of spots that you want your rhinestones in. I'm going to sharpen my wax pencil and then we'll get started. I did get the metal pencil sharpeners. I just think that'll be better for longevity to hold on or hold up. Especially whenever it was kind of weird. I could get the metal ones, better quality, cheaper than those little plastic things that tend to break on you. So I want the metal ones. Alright. I'm not going to get it super pointy. If you did, that's fine. I don't know, it's kind of hard maybe to see. So that's kind of what mine is. It's not super pointy, it kind of has a flat kind of end.
Oh, that crown tip.
Yeah.
Big old tip.
Alright. Put that back to the side. Put those over there so I don't knock everything off. I am using the Liquid Fusion today. It's what I've always used for rhinestones. I know there's some other ones out there that some other people use and like, and that's, all personal preference. To me, I like this one. I have a family, the fake Stanleys, and I've rhinestoned all the leopard spots that were already etched in, and I did that, oh gosh, over a year ago. And they're still all holding strong, and now the cup holder, washing them, everything. So I haven't had a problem with the Liquid Fusion. It's what I like to use, so that's what I'm going to use today. So, all right, is everybody ready to get started? I really like those wax pencils for stoning along with my crystal katana. I have a katana at home. Yes, it's Crystal Ninja's wax pencil. It's it's a nice one. It's got it has some curves and it's nice.
Okay.
I have that at home.
When did you start collecting swords, Mom?
No.
That makes more sense.
Yeah, Crystal Ninja's katana. Facebook is wonky. Yeah, it is. I don't know why it's being weird. And now we've got that weird, instead of search, it's the AI assistant, something or the other, and I'm like, okay. Alrighty, y'all. Okay, alright. Being so weird today. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to take the cap off of my Liquid Fusion here. And what I like to do is, I just go with the first one I'm going to pick, kind of make that the top part of my cup here, so it doesn't try to run off the side or top or bottom or what have you. Actually, I'm going to change this around and put this on my flat side. Make sure it doesn't have any weird glares. I think we're doing good. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to go with this one right here on mine, and what I do is I take my Liquid Fusion and I just kind of put a little bit in the center, and I just kind of, without squeezing it, I let go, let up on it, and I just kind of use the tip of the bottle to kind of spread it out. If you have a silicone brush, you could use that too. That wouldn't be a problem. I just don't always have one of those handy, so I just use the tip of the bottle. Okay. Give our little tray a shake. What we want to see, because these have the silver back, so any of them that have that gold sticking up, the top of the pyramid, that's what you want to grab hold of. So we're going to grab that, and then we're going to put our rhinestone on here. So I like to start at the top point. Right there is where I'm going to start mine, and that's going to be number 1. I'm going to do a little dancing around our cup. Oop, kind of got that one off there. Number 2, 3. So we have 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then I'm going to go off of this other side. I'm using this top corner one as 1 again. So now it's 1, 2, 3. Okay.
It is a bit hard to see, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna raise it up so y'all can kind of see it.
Yeah.
Cameras are being a little weird. But, so we've got 1, 2, 3. Use that top one again as 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Is everybody following along? Everybody got that part? Sorry, if y'all see me looking above the camera, that's where my TV is that has my OBS recording system, so I can see live, in real time instead of the slight delay that's on our Facebook. That way I can make sure y'all can see what we're doing. But how is everybody doing? Can you zoom in more? Yeah, I'll bring it up. Yeah, I'll bring it up whenever y'all need me to bring it up, but we got 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, and then use our 1 again, 2, 3. So then we'll kind of do. Whoop, always it's backwards. So 1, 2, 3. Kind of catching it where the glare can kind of get it. 1, 2, 3. Is that better? Does that help? Another kind of close in color too. I wanted that honey color on the rhinestones, so another kind of close in color. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead now and I'm going to do my centerpiece. So that little diamond that's in the center is where we're going to start at the top underneath our 1. So that's going to be our top of our diamond. Then we'll do our side diamond, 1 on the left, 1 on the right. Oh, don't want 2 rhinestones, just 1. And then our bottom diamond. So right now we kind of have a big diamond look. Our camera's autofocus, so it's taking it a second. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Everybody doing okay? That's what we've got right now. Perfect. Okay, then after that, we're going to finish this bottom. I'm going to go ahead and get these on here just so my rhinestone glue doesn't completely set on me because it's already starting to not be very liquidy. But essentially on your bottom, what you're doing is just you're repeating that top 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, they are not wanting to move. Get them in place so I can get these set before my glue sets. That one went too high. Oh, there we go. Finally got it to move. All right. Got some of these pushed around a little bit too much. Let me get these set in place since my glue's starting to set on me. Okay. All right. So, we just repeated that same pattern. Trying to get it to where the light can hit. So we have our diamond in the middle. Oh, okay. I was like, what's going on over there? So the same thing on the top and bottom. So this is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Then you have your 4 little diamond in the center, and then the bottom is the same. 1, 2, 3. Again, number 1 is still 1, 2, 3. So, how is everybody doing? Are we getting it? We following? We okay? How's it going? Got some hearts flying. Are your stones touching? Just ever so slightly. Just a slight touch. It's a little hard to see the rhinestones. But just ever so slightly they are touching. Some of them wanted to start setting before I got them in place, just trying to make sure that everybody's able to follow. What else is great? Okay. But they are slightly touching, just a little bit. You can kind of see the difference between size 1 and size 2. So this is our one. Don't do that. Okay. So this is our one from today, and these are the ones that I feel were too big, and they do, like, you have to cram them in there. Otherwise, they don't fit in the little honeycomb piece. So, but they are touching just slightly. You're welcome, Jerry. Okay. So now it's basically same thing, just in other different various spots that you want to choose. You can follow along with me. I'm going to do the same spots that I did on my cup that I did for the pictures and everything to show y'all what we would be doing. So I'm going to go through and do some random ones of those. And then if somebody wants to do the honey drip, which I know my sis Linnell's on here, she wants to do a drip, we can go over how we do the drip. I think my biggest thing is like I couldn't get my shape of the drip right to my likings. So we'll kind of see if we can figure out a different shape maybe, or if you like this, then we can do this one, not a problem.
Yeah, 2 questions. I missed one.
Okay.
Jerry asked where you got your wax pencils, and then asked what the new ones of the size of the rhinestones are.
So my wax pencils, I got these on Amazon. They come in like a package of, I think it was 40, because I made 30 kits. So it was either 40 or 48. I got a set of these. There's like 4 different colors: pink, white, yellow, something else. Pink, white, yellow, and something. There's 4 different colors in there. That's where I also got the pencil sharpeners, was Amazon. And then the rhinestones, I got them from Tropic Glitter and Glitter Fetish, and they are I'm pretty sure it's a 4mm. Let me double check. Yes. So the 4mm is the one I sent with my kit. So that's the ones we're doing today. 4mm here. The ones on my original cup are the 5mm.
We got a question from Heather. Do you sell
Just the bee embellishments?
embellishments?
I can. If you need some bee embellishments, I can get you an invoice and sell them. I got them off of Amazon. They come in like a whole case. And so I do have extras more than what I needed for my 30 kits. So if you need some, let me know, and we can get you some. 4mm stones. Yes, today is the 4mm stones. Yep. And the original cup was 5 because I didn't have 4s in at that time. So, all right. So we're gonna keep going here with a couple of these spots. And I want to make sure it's 10:23. I want to make sure 10:23. I'm Central Time, just in case nobody was on here yesterday. I'm in Texas, so time is a little wonky. But I'm gonna do a couple more of these, and I want to make sure that we get to the honey drip if everybody wants to do the drip, and how I do my bee placement also. So we'll do a few more of these so everybody gets that, and then we'll make sure we have time for everything today on all the different ones. So I'm going to turn this guy back around. Sorry, it's on my pool noodle thing today. That sound makes my son cringe. Alright, so again with our liquid fusion, let's see, so we did this one here. So I just put a little in the middle, and then I just push it outward. I don't want a whole glob of liquid fusion in there, because if you get like a whole blob and then you can see it in between your rhinestones, it dries clear, but you can still like see the shiny part of it. So, alright, so in the center, push it out with the nozzle or the tip of the bottle, and we start at the top point, 1, 2, just to the right of that one, and 3 to the right of that one, just following that line of our honeycomb. So 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to go to the left of our 1, but that 1 is still 1, 2, and 3. So again, we've got 1, 2, 3. And then a 1 again. 1, 2, 3. And then again with our center diamond. So I like making that top one first. Kind of making it snug in there. 2, want to kind of do this when you can still kind of move them around. That way you can make sure they all sit like they need to be. So now we've got our outside 1, 2, 3, other side 1, 2, 3, and then our inside 1, 2, 3, 4 little diamond. And then we're going to go to the bottom. 1, 2, 3. And this is where we can kind of rearrange and make sure everything looks like it fits. We don't have too big of a gap anywhere. Okay, and then our bottom is 1 still. 2. And 3. And then we're going to kind of adjust, move around to where they all look good. Anthony, quit shaking the table, please, sir.
I'm sorry.
I'm trying to get this rhinestone and the table's going whoop, whoop. I know, you're a leg shaker, it's okay. Not a problem.
I don't even notice.
I know. It's just second nature to you.
Yeah.
Alright. So for the whole thing, you do your top 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Inside 1, 2, 3, 4 little diamond. Oh, I keep hitting them. So, and then on your bottom, same as the top, you have your 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Is everybody good on that? How are we doing? Come on. There. Oh, no problem, Jerry. No problem at all.
Every time you say 1, 2, 3, I think it sounds like we're trying to do a walk.
So we're going to dance on our cup a little bit today. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Alright, everybody let me know how you're doing. I'm going to take a drink. I'm going to get a drink of my tea right quick. Let me know how we're doing. You are a really thorough teacher. I so appreciate your approach to teaching. You are very welcome, Jerry. I try my best. I know that I've watched some lives and it's like the teacher hops on, they have their stuff, they're like, okay, here's what we're doing. And they're like, okay, let me know if you have questions, and off they go, and I'm like, wait a second. So I really strive to make sure everybody's with me, make sure I'm being very clear and concise, and just the way that I would like to be taught. So that's how I want to teach others. So thank you very much, Jerry. $30 minutes. Ignore my plain cup, y'all. That's my loaded tea cup that I make my teas every morning. Exactly. Yes, ma'am.
I think it's about the only cup she doesn't have customized.
That is the only cup that doesn't have anything on it unless it's a good new cup in a box.
Yeah.
Yeah, my teacups, I don't know. For whatever reason, I'll leave them like that. I have two. That one, and that one's got the green rim on the bottom, and the other one has my purple rim. Those are the only two that don't have anything on them.
Unless it's a plastic cup, it's customized.
Yeah. Great. Loving this cup. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. All right, so we're going to go through another one here. We're doing good on time. It's only 10:30. So, okay, let's see. Kind of 1, 2, 3, and down. So this one here. So a little in the center. And push it out. And if you didn't put enough in your center, and whenever you're spreading it out, if you find that it's going a little too thin or you don't have any to spread, I put just a little more dab in the center and push that back out. Instead of putting a blob where you need it, I always push out from the center. Alright. Okay, now we're going to dance again. Got one at the top. 2 and 3. Now I've got it in your head.
Yeah.
Alright, so back to the other side using our top 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Back to our inside diamond. 1, 2. A little shake. Getting to where most of them silver. 3. Just 1. And 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then back to the bottom. Our 1, 2, and 3. Then the other side, 1, 2, and 3. And again, while it's still wet before it starts to set, just make sure they're all nice and arranged. You don't have any weird, awkward, big gaps. And there we are.
Make sure we still had sound.
Okay.
I just gotta check it every now and then.
Yeah. I try to keep up with it on my my captioning, because if it's catching my captioning with my words, then I know they can hear me.
Yeah.
So, this is where we're at so far. Here we are. That one, and that one. Everybody's still doing good. Let me know. If you have any questions, let me know. Remember to mute my phone today, but not my watch. Got 3 of those going so far. Like I said, we've got the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 in the center, and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 on the bottom. Go ahead and grab my masking tape. Alright. Is anybody else, or is anybody interested in doing the little drip like I've got here? We can work on a shape together if y'all want to while we're on here live. It may look a little better not having such big stones. And we can just pick a place to do our drip. Just keep in mind that the drips are kind of long. Excuse me, so you don't want it to be like here where it would go over your decal. So if you want to drip, I think maybe like somewhere up here would be good. Or somewhere down here in one of these 2 spaces. So for this one, I did it kind of, let's see. For this one, I did it here. This is what I did on my original cup. I kind of did the drip right there. So let me know what y'all think. Uh-oh, I thought I felt myself touch that. Don't push that around.
No touchy.
Yeah, no touchy. There we go. So, you can definitely go over the drip. Whew, trying to warm up my hands. So cold. My body was already getting ready for summer. Give me 90s, and then shoo, away they go.
Everyone is so quiet.
I know everybody is so quiet today. Everybody's concentrating and it's early.
Yeah. Yeah. We had 30 yesterday. We had 18
today,
so
yeah.
Everybody's sleeping.
Yeah. Let's see, there, and there. Sort of go around. So from that one, over, down, it's this one. Trying to make sure that I don't, when I turn it around and put it on my stand, that I'm not like smashing the other ones before they're really good and set. This one, yep. ahead and do another one of my regular honeycomb ones. Alright, here goes our dance again. 1, 2, 3. And then the other side. Whoops, come back here, Rhinestone. Didn't push that one on there enough. There we go. Yeah. Escape. Alright, so now we got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. My phone is going crazy. Alright. And then our center diamond. 1, 2. Come back here. 3. And 4. And then we'll start our bottom. 1, 2, 3. Then our 1 again. 2 and 3. Do a little rearranging while it's still wet. That one actually is pretty good, so we're going to leave that one sitting right there. There we go. And you can pick different ones, whichever ones you want to fill in, totally fine. If you want way more rhinestone than what I did, it is your cup, so make it you. You do what you want to do. You do not have to exactly follow me at all. I want y'all to like your cup. I want it to be what your taste is and what you want to see, and I want it to be personalized for you. It is yours.
Famous expression, you do you, boo boo.
Yep, you do you, boo. Hey, Rita Dotson. Let that one set for a little bit. Anybody have any questions? Let me know. Let me know. Like I said yesterday, the only dumb question is one that isn't asked. If I don't know you have a question, no matter how small or big you think it is, if I don't know you have it, I can't answer it. Okay. Let's see. 'Cause now we're at the point where I can kind of come around. Pay close attention to where I'm sitting stuff. Okay. Hi, Casa. Alright, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go ahead and let's find one we want to do a drip on for those of you who want to know the drips. Because I don't want to run over. I know there's another person directly behind me, and I don't want to take anybody's time.
Oh no.
I'll have to watch the replay to finish my cup. I didn't get it epoxied last night. Okay, not a problem. If you have any questions when you watch the replay, like I said, just let me know. If you comment on the video, please do hashtag replay so I know it's a new question that wasn't answered during the live, and I will always answer you back. If you need to, you can send me a DM. Whatever, just let me know that you have a question, and I will definitely get back to you. Let's see. All right, so I'm going to put a little thought into this one. Let's see, because our B is going to go here. Or at least my B is going to go here. Put yours wherever you want. So I don't want my drip too close to my B. So I think I'm going to go, hopefully that one doesn't twist and, Go back to the tilty side because I don't want to mess with any of my rhinestones on the other side. So be there. I know, tough teacher. I gave homework and it didn't get done last night. That's okay. Like I said a while ago, I got up so late this morning. I fell back asleep and I literally had 10 minutes to get ready and out of the house and pick up Anthony on the way here. So I was up until, golly, I was up until like 2 o'clock last night. Because we did a couple more lives last night, me and Linnell, my sister. And we were up trying to do those, and then I was like, okay, I gotta get my cup epoxied. So I got it epoxied, and I was like, well, it's gotta spin for an hour. So I waited for the hour. Well, yeah. Anyway, got caught up in episodes on TV, and before I knew it, it was 2 o'clock, and I was going, oh my gosh. So turned off the cup and went to bed, but we made it. It's all good. We're okay. And that's why we save the lives. It's okay. It's really not a problem. Alright, so I'm going to put my B at the end here. So I think I'm going to do a drip on this one here. So it's kind of, it's one over from what I did. So if you're looking at the bottom, if you have your two together on the bottom, so it's 1, 2, 3 of the gaps over. That's where I'm going to start. Should make sure I don't mess up any of my other rhinestones.
Jerry asked, are you also on TT?
TikTok? I am. I don't know. TikTok seems like it's, I don't know. I seem like I'm too old for TikTok. I know y'all probably don't think I'm that old. I have a 22-year-old son and an 11-year-old daughter. I don't know. I can't get into TikTok. I like my Facebook, I guess, because it's what I'm comfortable with. I have a YouTube channel, but I haven't done a lot on TikTok. I am on there. I have my Creatively Crafted by Michelle, where I sell my finished cups and stuff like that I've put some on there. I don't know. I haven't got into the TikTok yet. I don't know. I know I'm behind times. Okay. So for this one, we're going to start trying to really make sure I don't get my rhinestones all messed up on my other side here. Okay, so we're going to start kind of with the same blob as we did inside a honeycomb. So just imagine your honeycomb spot here. We're going to go around and make our own honeycomb spot area. Just kind of fill in an area. Okay. So I kind of started with the same basis as far as like shape-wise. I understand about TikTok, just wondered. Yeah, I try. I'm not a huge social media person. I have to make myself to remember to get on and post and that kind of stuff. And then to keep myself on schedule, I actually have started a subscription group, just a private subscription group that you can join and learn with me, and it's going to have a set schedule and supply list of what we're going to do. The lives will all be on Saturdays since I have to take care of the store Monday through Friday, because I'm the one that handles all the books and the ordering and all of our custom prints and stuff that are sent in. So I'm really excited about that, and I think that'll also help me stay on track with our socials and stuff like that. So I'm super excited to get my subscription group started. I know Cassie yesterday told me to post it in the group, so I will be posting that in the group as well. 1, 2, 3. It's a little more difficult imagining or doing this without the lines, just making sure everything lines up. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so for our drip so far, I did exactly the same thing we've done on our honeycomb, is where I've started with my drip. Yeah, come on. Okay, so then this one I kind of made it go like in and then back out to kind of look like, you know how you've got that blob and then it kind of drips and then goes into a drop. So that's kind of what I did with this one. So I think that's what I want to start doing with this as well. I'm going to put a little more of my liquid fusion here. And I'm going to try to draw out the rest of my drip. So just kind of take it and put a blob down, draw it out a little bit. Push it around. So kind of have a blob kind of point out where it's at, because it's, of course, liquid fusion is clear, so you can't see it. But so I kind of went here and out and then back in and up. So just kind of that like water droppy kind of look is kind of what I did with it so far. And then I'm going to start by putting, so our bottom little 1 point, I'm going to start by putting one on each side of it. Okay, so we had our 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, our inside 4 here, and then our 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So on our 1, we just did 1 on each side of our 1. So essentially we put our 2s in place, okay? So now I'm going to grab another one, come back here, and I'm going to put it down here, just under the 2 that we put in just now. So we have our 1, 2, and 2, and I put 1 in between those 2s. Hopefully y'all can see that. I know it's a little hard to see. Not as easy to show rhinestones as you would think. Okay. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go 1 on either side again, and 1 in the middle. But I'm going to kind of push those up and that center one down. Okay, so now I did the 2 side ones and then 1 in the center. Kind of push them a little closer to get that in there. I have a habit of not pushing hard enough to get them really good and stuck. I like that better. Okay. So you have your original shape, our dance we've been doing, and then we have a 2 and a 2 just below that, and then essentially we did another 1. So we kind of created a long version of our center. So we have that there, and then I did the same thing, come off a 2 and 2, use that as a 1, and then my center there, and then I just kind of went in and filled in around that last center dot. So let's see, I don't know which camera may be better to show that in.
Actually, that one maybe.
I always go the wrong direction.
Oh, there we go.
Maybe y'all can kind of catch it from the reflection.
Yeah, that one's a bit easier to see.
And then I'll post pictures of it too, so y'all can see the pattern. As soon as we get off here, I will post a picture of that pattern in the comments of this video. 10 minutes, oh gosh, okay. All right, so we're gonna let that cure for a second, and then we're gonna get a bee on. That way we make sure everybody knows everything we're doing. Okay. Grab me a piece of tape. Hey, hi, Joe. Stick that to my table because it doesn't stick to my silicone mat. Okay. I'll give that a second because they're kind of still sliding. Come on, come on. Let's see what bee. So I think to keep this to where these don't slide while they finish setting, I'm going to work on this bee right here. So I'm going to grab a bee, and I just kind of alternated. So like my first one here was a white one, so I did this one up here by the honeycomb, a yellow one. And since that one was a white one, I did this one yellow. And since that one was yellow, that left me one white. So I'm going to kind of keep the same color scheme here. So white and white. Now, for my bee. Oh, you're very welcome, Joe. Absolutely. I'm really enjoying doing these. So that's kind of what has inspired me to do my own subscription group too, and have a close-knit little group and be able to do what I enjoy and love to do. Alright, so if I can get my bee to stay in my fingers. Alrighty, so I kind of grab my bee, he's upside down. I kind of grab him by the wings and kind of hold him in my hand. And then I take my liquid fusion, and he has kind of a cavity in his back. So I take my liquid fusion and I kind of start a little dot in his head and push it around in there. And then I do a dot in his body and push that in there. So essentially I fill up his little body with liquid fusion. I know it's kind of hard to see. Maybe I can... It's a little hard to see, but what I did, like I said, I filled in that little cavity with the liquid fusion. And then I'm going to carefully... Oh, I got liquid fusion on my hand. I'm going to carefully turn him over and put him where I want him to be. Which I like him flying right above that thing, that little swirly-doo. And I'm going to hold him in place for 20-30 seconds. Because you have so much liquid fusion behind them, they want to start sliding and drooping off your cup. We don't want that. So we're going to hold him in place. Just enough to where that can start to grab hold. There we go. And then what I do is I take a piece of my masking tape, painter's tape, whatever you have, just not a permanent tape. And I take and I just go straight over my little bumblebee. That way he stays in place. And I kind of push it like the little body of him is kind of smooth where the that resin kind of filled in, that resin coloring. So I kind of take and push that down there and then have my masking tape hold that in place until he's completely set, okay? That way he doesn't slip and slide and move around on you. So fill his little body, put him in place, hold him for 20-30 seconds, put you some masking tape over it and let that set. Don't like smash your masking tape around it because we don't want the liquid fusion to permanently adhere to our tape and then it's like, and you've got tape left on your cup. And I'll leave that, I'll usually leave it for a couple of hours and I'll just come back later whenever I think about it and then take the tape off and I'm good to go. So, but that's what you're going to do. And like I said, I have that white one there. That's the one we just did. So I go yellow on the bottom if that's where you want your next one. Alternate the yellow to the white on the other side of the big heart. And then up here, I just kind of picked a place around my beehive that I wanted another one. And that's where I put my last yellow. So white, and yellow. So that way they're not together. So just keep going around your cup, placing and figuring out which spots you want these in. I think I've got a pretty good picture of where I place these, but I will go back so that way it's all in one spot. I will go back and put those pictures in the comments of this video, and I will put a picture of my drip that I did in the comments of this video so you're not like having to search all over the place. So 5 minutes, golly. Okay, that was kind of fast and furious this morning. It went whoo, super fast. Okay, Joe Lear, hey boss. Does anybody have any questions for me before we get off of here? I want to make sure that all questions get answered. If you are watching the replay and you have a question, please put hashtag replay so I know it wasn't a question answered during the live so I can get you an answer. I'll get the pattern of the drip. I'll get the close pictures of each side so you know where I put my honeycomb spots if you want to do them the same. And then, yeah, let me know. We did end up selling a few more kits yesterday. I think we've sold Okay, so we sold 2 yesterday. Shortly after the live, we sold 1 yesterday evening, and we sold 1 this morning. So we are down to 6 kits left. If anybody wants a kit, there are still some complete kits available. I'll ship them out on Monday for whatever's ordered by then. And then, like I said, my subscription group, I did get started. If you want some information on that, that would be awesome. Huh? -1? Okay, so we're at 5 left now?
I think so, because we had another order placed at 10:36 during our live.
Oh, okay. We'll get a double check on the count if it's 5 or 6, but I know we have some left. If you want any information on my subscription group, I would love to have y'all. I will be posting that shortly too in the group. I'm trying to do my founding members right now, and I'm gonna do a like a Zoom call next week because I wanna hear from my members that get started with me what they want out of the group too. But I kind of have a plan in mind what I would like, so I want to discuss it with them. But if anybody wants to join, keep an eye out for that or send me a message. But I'm super. Please make sure to post when you offer your kits again. Yes, I sure will, Casa. Sure will. You're very welcome, Stacy. You're welcome, Casa. So, yeah. If y'all have any questions, like I said, I can't stress that enough. I am here to help y'all. I will answer any question that you ask me. And help you out. So, just let me know if something comes up. If you think of anything. Trying to think if I need to say anything else before we head off of here. Like I said, don't put another layer of epoxy on this cup. Once your rhinestones and your beads are on, you're done. Because if you rhinestone over epoxies, it covers up their facets and it takes that shine, the sparkle off. Please go live whenever you'd like. Thanks, Casa. Yes, thank you to my helper as well. My kiddo over there. So, yeah. So I think we are done for today. Pick your spots. I'll post the pictures. And don't epoxy your cup again. I think we're good. So, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me over the last 2 days. I have enjoyed it. I do really love to teach. And I like to teach where everybody can follow and stay up, and I like checking in with everybody to make sure everybody's good to go. So, can't wait for your subscription classes to start. You are an amazing teacher. Thanks. Francesca, you are very, very welcome. All right, y'all. I'm going to hop off here so I don't intervene with anybody else because I don't want to take anybody else's time. And I will see y'all next time. Thanks again. Bye, y'all.